Alright everyone, welcome to part 6 of my hardcore run of Robowarrior on the NES, and yeah, we are going to keep on going today as well here. I honestly don't see myself dying at this point, like, as I pointed out several times there during the last video. Yeah, I'm doing so well, as a matter of fact. Like, look at this. I'm exploding myself. I just don't take damage. Like, look at this. This is just ridiculous how little damage I'm taking. And I actually looked it up online. And apparently, the higher score you have, if I understood it right, the tankier you become. So I think it has to do with what level you are. And currently I am at, well, level 8, as you can see down there in the bottom right corner. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what is making me so damn tanky here. I never knew that before, honestly, that you got tankier. I guess I never paid attention to it, or maybe I just died too soon, you know, as a kid. So yeah, the game apparently becomes absurdly easy here, once again, the further in you get, which, yeah, you know, in my mind I always picture this game as a brutal game, which was almost unbeatable, but, you know, coming back here as an adult, like, I'm not even using walkthroughs, and I'm just blazing through this. It is honestly not that bad, as I made it out to be in my own head here. It really isn't. And we gotta find a way through here. Let's see. We're just gonna bomb at random. Oh, wait. Okay, well, apparently it was already open down here, and I just didn't see it. Okay, well, whatever, I guess. Ooh, look at this shield power. Very nice. We can just, well, mosey on along here, I guess. But, yeah, let's see what else is there to talk about, except how I'm beating this game's ass here. Yeah, I'm about to be done here now with Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. It's been a lot of fun recording that game. And just, well, yesterday, or actually 2 days ago, I finished up the backdrop there for my videos for my Nintendo DS playthrough there of Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. So yeah, I'm preparing to, well, start recording for that right now, and yeah, we're gonna be doing a what is it called? A randomizer run of that game. You know, as I said before, I'm still gonna go ahead with that, and I might not be doing a hardcore run of the game though. I might just wanna do a regular run so I can reset if I, well, have to, you know. Because I would love to be able to get through the game, you know, because I've never played it, so yeah. But don't worry, if characters dies, you know, I'm still gonna let them be dead. It's just that I'm gonna be able to reset if my hero dies, that's all, you know. So, that's what is up with that. But I also thought of some more fun things we could do for that game. Like, before I start up my run of Fire Emblem the Shadow Dragon, I would love to, well, ask you guys, like, in a poll, like, if there is any particular characters or any particular character that you would like to see me play with, as I, you know, normally do whenever I start up a new Fire Emblem game. I actually forgot to do that for Sacred Stones, though, you know, whoops. But yeah, I think, oh wait, I'm about to die. Heal up. Yeah, I'm thinking that what I'm gonna do is for, well, Shadow Dragon once again is, whichever characters you guys pick here for the playthrough, since every character is going to be randomized, I think that, like, let's say if Spring 1899 picks, well, Bartry to be played with, well, since it is a character picked by Spring, let's say Bartry gets rolled to be into a cleric and Spring doesn't like that, well, then we can have one more reroll for Bartry there, for example, you know. So that way you guys can have some influence over the playthrough too, which I think could be fun there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to make a separate update video for that too, so, you know, the info is more, well, easily available here for everybody, because I can't expect everyone to watch my Robowarrior here and receive the news in here, like news about a Fire Emblem game inside of, well, an NES game playthrough, just, yeah. So, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'll be doing there, and yeah, excuse me if my commentary is a little bit, well, if it's a little bit more on the fritz than per usual today. Yeah, I've been out and about the whole day, and I just sat down here, and yeah, it's 7:30 p.m. here. I mean, 17:30 p.m. Which, yeah, 30 minutes past 5 here, so... Oh wait, we're about to face another boss. But yeah, my point being is, I've been out and about the whole day, and I've not even had some time yet to sit down and relax, and now here I am, sitting down and recording, and I can feel how fatigued I am, so I might be slurring a little bit, is all I'm trying to say here, or maybe not slur, but I might be unfocused with my commentary, just whatever, you get what I'm saying, right? And you know, what the hell is this boss? He doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, but he is weird. He has one of those weird statues inside of him. You see that? Kinda looks like an alien. Dude, he's actually really hard to hit. You know what, should we... Well, let's not nuke him here, but we can do this. Yeah. What the hell? Am I really gonna beat him like this? You know what, can you use... Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. Time stop doesn't really work all that well. Okay, this is very expensive, but I am dealing good damage to him. But yeah, this guy is apparently very tanky. Hopefully he hasn't been immune to my lightning bolts there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need to heal up here before I die. Here, let's also bring out the missile. And you know what we should do? We should use this here and activate this. Yeah, now. Now it's gonna be easier. No, I don't actually need to aim. Actually, here. There you go. I never activated it. Oh, well, there you go. He died. That was the toughest boss yet. He actually forced me to use an E-tank. Can you believe it? I barely can. Do I want anything here? Not really. I'm much sure I would have had missiles there instead of the bolt. But yeah, you know, we're just gonna move on here. Period 8-1, holy crap. Oh, what the hell? We're back in World 1. Well, that's nice, I guess. Very nice. Of course, the layout is slightly different. I do realize that, but you know, it's the same template here. And the same good old enemies. And yeah, very much like the last episode here too, I think I'm gonna start recording longer Robowarrior episodes here. I think it makes sense to record for about 40 to 60 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing here, instead of uploading both on Saturdays and Sundays, you know. Yeah, let's just do one big old episode instead. That way we can make some good progress, whilst also having more Robowarrior content here as well, I guess. And you know, needless to say, I have 100% never been here. This is really cool though. I wonder if there's gonna be a chalice in here, very much like in the first level of the game. There probably is gonna be, you know. Call it a hunch. And this here looks very sus. Can I actually bomb? Yeah. That waterfall, what I'm talking about is that waterfall up there. I'm thinking I'm gonna try and bomb up the bolts there and see if I can access the waterfall there. Yeah, my gaming senses are tingling. I suspect that there is a, well, bonus room hidden up here. And, you know what, let's not use an E-tank just yet. Just gonna keep on bombing. And yeah, You know, it doesn't seem like we can get in through here, but let's try one more bomb. Nope, that's not it. What about this, or these two blocks? Doesn't look like... Oh, that was a poorly placed bomb. Holy crap, heal up. Yeah, I'm gonna still try up here too, though. But you know what, maybe my gaming senses were wrong. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Yeah, no, I just wasted a bazillion bombs, that's all. But you gotta admit, there definitely seems to be something hidden there. It might just be that I need to bomb the walls more, but you know what, I'm already so well off here on items that... Yeah, I honestly don't care enough to sit around and bomb for an eternity here. Yeah, here. And You know what though, if we do find another tunnel here now, I will probably enter it. See if we can score some more bombs, because I'm running low here yet again. Oh my god, yeah, see, I got it so sloppy with how I bombed, like, I don't care since I don't take damage anymore. Of course, I am going through a lot of E-tanks, being this careless, but you know what? Dude, are we already at the end? What the heck? The game got super easy all of a sudden, it feels like. No shellies, no nothing, you just, yeah, walk straight on through. And yeah, I see down there, there's a secret, or well, yeah, it looks like there's a bomb wall down there in the bottom right corner, but you know, let's just head on down here. Yeah, let's just say boot, and a candle, and on we go! Oh my god, okay, you know, get out of here, you! And we have so many multi-shooters, yet let's just use them. They really should have done something more with this. Oh, what the hell, that was the shortest underworld ever! But yeah, they should totally have done something more with the multi-shooter here. Like, it's a little bit boring. I wish it kind of increased the damage you deal by 50% with your gun, you know, or something like that. Or maybe increased, like, well, maybe if it increased the rate as of which you can shoot bullets out at, you know, maybe you can press your button faster and more bullets can come out. Right now I think you can only have 3 bullets on the screen at once before they need to disappear and you can shoot again, if that makes sense. I don't know. Just making conversation here, you know. Okay, well, how do we get in here? Yes, dude. Yeah, this is one thing, I guess, that is harder, you know, quote-unquote, by, well, yeah, with these later levels here, is that they really like to make you guess here what walls to bomb. Oh, lord. Oh, lordy. This is gonna take a while, holy crap. You know what? You know what, you guys? I'm gonna speed this up whilst I look for this here, you know? This is, not, this is not good content. Okay, well, there you go. Finally, I found the hole here. Holy crap, my man. What? Oh, I ran out of bombs. I was gonna say I can't lay bombs anymore, but yeah, no. No wonder, I don't have any, well, bombs to lay. So, okay, well, I guess then here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna bomb up the rest of the screen here, and I'm gonna farm some enemies until I have more, well, until I have in the neighborhood of at least 80 bombs here, and then I'll be back. But yeah, I'll do all of this here off screen, I think, because yeah, I can't imagine anyone wants to see me, well, look for the key down here. That's just gonna be balls, you know. But yeah, okay, there you go. I already found it. So this shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, I'll just keep you guys with me for a little bit longer here. And we're out of bombs again. Can we get some enemies here? Thank you. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to do some farming here. A lot of it. There we have it. Very nice. So now you guys know where the key is, and thankfully you can't blow it up. Imagine if that was a thing, like in Bomberman, that you can blow up your, well, power-ups and then, well, nothing really happens. The power-up just disappears. Okay, well, you know what? It is time to do some grinding here. See you guys whenever I'm done. Okay, so I'm back here now, and as you can see, I've farmed up a lot of bombs, and I have not had to use any E-tanks, but I am running out of health, so let's just leave before I die. Phew, but, yeah, surely, like, we're on period 8-2 here now, apparently. Oh, what the heck, it's a darkness level. Oh, yeah, see, we still have 2 lanyards, very good to go here. Oh, what the heck, it looks very much like the third world of the game. Slightly more grayish though, but yeah, I can't imagine there are too much left of the game here. It feels very, well, yeah, it feels like the game is coming to a conclusion here now that they are reusing assets from before, you know, from the beginning worlds. Yeah, that's pretty neat if I'll be able to beat the game here, like without using guides or anything on my channel, like whilst doing a hardcore run. But you know, in all honesty, this game, well, and I already talked about this in this episode, but yeah, this game was not nearly as bad as, well, I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, sure, it's harder at the start, but it gets easier the longer in you get, you know. At this point, we have so many E-tanks and we have so much stuff, we are so tanky, and there are no new enemies surfacing, so, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much a cakewalk here. And you know what, why am I even looking for items here? Let's just, yeah, let's just keep on going. Yeah, if I ever realize that, well, there's a Shellis here, well, then we can start bombing the heck out of the level. The heck out of the level. There you go, I finally got the sentence right, I think, yeah. See, yeah, once again, I'm so freaking, yeah, pooped here. All drained and just whatever. And you know what, at this point I don't even care about the bonus rooms. I'm not even gonna write down my findings here, and holy crap, a lantern, wow. Okay, lantern E-tank, nuke, or megaton bomb as I believe it's called. Okay, well I finally hit it down there. Well, but I got some really nice items there though. Yeah, you're not here, let's just equip this. Okay, let's move. On we go. On we press. And there's so many boots too, let's just use them here for fun's sake. And thank you, we seriously need to find some more, some more E-tanks here too, yeah. You know, I may be a lot tankier than I were back at the beginning of the game, but yeah, at the same time I've also gotten a lot sloppier here. I don't care as much about dodging, so I still roughly take the same amount of damage. You know. And, got another wall up here, yeah. Okay, well, at least they did us the courtesy of showing where the cracks are this time around. Let's see. And you know what? This here is totally a Shellis room, right? Yeah, I gotta try and get in there. That looks very suspicious, you gotta admit. Let's not scroll this room off screen here. And you know what? I'm actually gonna go down here in a bit. Yeah, I want more bombs, stuff of that nature. But, where is the wall I need to bomb? I think I bombed these two. Okay, well, there you go. Never mind. I thought, yeah, I was gonna say I thought I already bombed them at least 3 times there, but yeah, I guess not. Dude, okay, see, this is what I mean by... This is what I mean by me getting sloppy. I'm just... Yeah. Yeah, I truly am not caring. Okay, come on. Please be a Shellis in here. Or heck, even if there isn't one, that's fine too, I guess. But you know what? This room was a red herring. Yeah, sure enough. Oh, I see the... Yeah, you just needed to find a way through here to get to the crack. Okay, I see. That's all it was. Well, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Can we get some big money in here? The last bonus room was so damn small that... Well, I could hardly believe it, even. I could hardly believe my eyes. Oh, nice bombs. Very nice. And you know what? Here. Let's use some of our time stoppers. It's so nice. Oh, very neat. Okay, this is what I love to see. Truckloads of bombs. Yes, there you go. We are good to go for the rest of this level here now. I'm not gonna have to do any grinding, I don't think. Or at least I hope not. And yeah, missiles. Please give me more missiles too. Yeah. Like, I don't know how hard the final boss is gonna be of the game, but all I can say is I would love to have more missiles for when we get to him, and as many, well, megaton bombs there as just possibly can get my hands on too. Okay, come on, dude, stop shooting me. You can't lay bombs whilst being shot at here, which, I mean, it makes sense. I very much couldn't, well, arm bombs I mean, I couldn't arm a bomb, period, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm completely clueless. But yeah, I couldn't arm a bomb, even if I were trained to, if I was being shot at. You know, what am I even talking about? See, this is what I mean, like... Oh, what a fucking weird subject to be talking about. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing, you guys. Yeah, I just work here or something. Yeah, maybe it was a bad idea recording now, but you know, I only have a few hours here to get a video up, so yeah. Perhaps I should just start recording a little bit sooner, huh? Maybe that's how I should handle things here instead of recording in the last minute. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, should we go down here? I don't really feel like it. Dude, I have 63 candles. What the hell, my man? You know... Okay, here. Depending on how many bombs I use here now, we might have to go down there. Okay, well, there you go. I just bombed around there at random, and I finally found my way through, but, you know, I wasted a lot of bombs, so... We're gonna enter the dark area here once again. Yeah. The late game here, you know, it really does make you... Or, well, yeah, it forces you to just blow walls everywhere, so you just go through, well, every single damn bomb you have. It's actually a little bit annoying. Like, this game did not need to be this long. It could have ended sooner, you know, in all honesty. Like, at this point... The challenge is just completely gone, and holy crap. I got one of those 4-star things there, but yeah, I did not reach level 9. I wonder if I even can reach level 9. Level 8 might be the max. I think I've been on level 8 for a very long time here now, after all. But I don't really know, and you know, hold on. Okay, there we go. I actually had to readjust how I sit. The sun is shining in through the window here now, and I can't see a thing. But yeah, it's better now, obviously, since I'm back. But yeah, I didn't get too many bombs in there, but we gained some. And look at this here, now we got a... Oh, wow. You know, guess even more here. Oh, yoy. I wonder who sat down and said, you know what? You don't know what the players want to do. I'm sure they would love to bomb walls for 10 minutes straight. Then go get her some bombs. Bomb walls again for 10 minutes straight, you know, rinse, repeat. Now that is what I call gameplay. Yeah, you know, yeah, even though this game has some serious shortcomings, I still have a lot of, well, yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia for the game, but I don't know. I don't know what, well, if I should count that as a positive. That is hardly there. Well, it's hardly there, neither here or there. There you go. Oh, see. Yeah, see, I'm so tired. I can't put my sentences together here. What the hell? I'm just a wreck. But on the plus side, we are at the end, and I'm sure the key is up here in the top left. That's where I would have hit it, if I wanted to be as annoying as I possibly could. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, well, don't tell me. Nope, it's probably not gonna be here. Well, oh well. Okay. Dude, what the hell? Can we just break? Huh. Do I even need to bomb in here? Maybe I need to bomb at some other place. You know what? Here, we gotta do this. Yeah, kill the screen so we get the flyer step here so we can grind bombs here. Yeah, see, this... yeah, this is actually a little bit... This is actually annoying here. There are so many walls here that I can bomb, potentially. Oh man, you know what? This is not cool. Oh. This is not cool. You know what? I'm gonna have to pause the video here and I'm just gonna... Or well, I'm not gonna pause it, but... I'm gonna have to pause it for you guys. And I'm gonna speed through this whole bombing process here. Okay, so I'm here now, and apparently this here is where you needed to bomb to get through here. And yeah, as you can also see, I'm running very low on bombs again, so yay on that. Please tell me the key's down here at the very least. Once again, I have a hunch it's gonna be up in the top left, but yep, it sure is gonna be over there. You know what? I'm gonna go down here, and then I'll cut back once I'm back up there, and I have found where I need to go. And what the... Huh. That's weird. I started all the way to the right down here. But yeah, I'm gonna cut back to whenever I find the key up there, and then I'll tell you which freaking walls I blew up there. So, yeah. Okay, so I just bombed up this piece here. I'm gonna cut back here just very briefly just to, well, go over what I'm doing. And you know what, it kind of looks like I'm supposed to go through here now. So, yeah, okay, well, you know what, we're just gonna cut back here then. We don't need to speed shit up anymore. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to do some more bomb grinding. Yeah, I didn't find that many bombs down there in the underground. Yeah, I did find another 4-star score power up there though. So yeah, as you can see, I'm almost at 2 million points. I wonder if that's the threshold there for level 9. That would make sense, but who knows. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and grind some monster for a while, and then I'll be back whenever I have at the very least 70 bombs here, is what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm back here now, and you know, I discovered that using the multi-shot here is extremely efficient at grinding bombs when you're at the very side here of the level. Yeah, so yeah, do use that trick for yourself whenever you're grinding. It's actually excellent for grinding bombs there, turns out. It was very nice to use it, so you know, you live and you learn. And this level looks like hell. You know what, hold on a minute, let me just tab out here. I've been recording for 32 minutes, it seems like. Yeah, you know what, we're gonna keep on going for a bit longer here. Screw it, yeah. Yeah, I still have, well, about an hour to get this episode up, so I'm just gonna have to speedrun a editing process there, and hopefully I'll have it up, so, well, just behind 7 p.m. here. Okay, well, this level here, what is there to say about it? It looks like crap. It looks like a very annoying level with lots of walls to bomb here. So yeah, like, yeah, this is just gonna be fantastic. With the risk of sounding repetitive, you know, I quote myself, "Oh yoy, more walls to blow." And yeah, that's another thing with this game that I've noticed. Like, yeah, coming up with commentary, like, it's super hard to have anything to say here because it is a very repetitive game. Like, the first 2 or 3 episodes I have a lot of stuff to say because, well, the playthrough was new and there were a lot of things to explain. But now I'm just going through the motions here, and oh, look at this. We gotta bomb the bottom here. Yeah, that's what it looks like anyway. I really hope they don't... Yeah, see here, you have pieces to bomb there on the bottom row. I really hope they don't, like, implement paths here so that you get screwed unless you die and restart, you know? You never know with old school NES games. That would be, well, in my opinion, bad game design if they did that. But, you know, I'm just gonna keep on bombing walls here in the hope that they did not completely screw me here. But I'm starting to get a little bit nervous, I gotta be honest. What the hell, my man? Yeah, I am getting bad vibes. What can I say? Yeah, no, that's not good. Wait, what the hell? Oh, jeez. Should I try using a nuke? You know, I don't have anything to lose, I don't think. Well, that didn't really do me a whole lot of good here. I don't even know if nukes can destroy walls, you know. Yeah, you know what, here, let's try using a bolt. And another one. Yeah, I seriously need some flyers to start appearing here, but yeah, no, they're gonna keep on spawning in more regular dudes here. Oh, I still could get down here, holy crap, dude. Okay, I wasn't completely screwed there. Oh, I'm almost dead, holy crap. I honestly thought I was about to lose my run there because I picked the wrong path. Yeah, that, yeah. Well, yeah. I was gonna say, that scared me there for a second, but, you know, I wasn't really scared, but, yeah, it made me nervous, yeah. That's the right way of putting it. And would you know it, I'm out of bombs again, because the game insists on making you bomb walls. Thankfully, I just had barely enough to get through here. But, yeah, now I'm gonna need some. Holy crap, and I'm gonna need more than some. Oh, jeez. What the hell? Look at this. What is this? Oh my god. Now, this is assy. This is truly assy. Oh, not even I, with my nostalgia, can really defend this. This is, yeah, this is assy. Thankfully, the game is spawning in birds here now. Only birds, since, well, as you can see there on the very, well, far right side of the screen. The screen is blocked off by walls and blocks, so as long as I don't move and the right side there is blocked off, only birds can spawn here. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna need to sit here like this and bomb up, you know. Bomb up, farm up bombs, dude, yeah. Once again, I apologize, I'm tired and, yeah, I'm just so very tired. But yeah, I'm gonna cut out here and I'm gonna just grind bombs by myself. See you guys whenever I have, well, at the very least, 80 bombs or so. Okay, well, as much fun as it is to grind for bombs, I think we're gonna cut back here now and see if we can't do some progress, or make some progress rather. And see, now that we have walked a little bit to the right here, well, regular monsters can spawn. So yeah, now I'm back on a, well, quote-unquote timer here again, you know. Yeah. Yeah, what I mean by that is, well, in the sense that, well, I can't get more bombs, so I need to make something happen, is what I mean by that. Whatever. Oh, well, and here's another thing. I really hope this isn't gonna be a chalice level. That would suck. You know, I'm actually very paranoid. I'm gonna check here. And you know what, it probably is, because now that I think about it, and yeah, to the left here, there was one of those blocks in the wall that you could blow. It might be that the chalice was hidden in there. I was thinking about that when I looked at it first. Yeah. So I might very well have missed the chalice, but yeah, I hope you guys know what I was referring to there. I guess I could just post a screenshot whilst talking about it, you know. But yeah, look at this. More walls to bomb. Oh yoy. I'm sure I gotta go down here. Let's see. Yep, okay, nice. And you know what? There's another canister slash, well, piece of debris up here. I really wanna see if there's anything hidden in here. Yes. Or is this just a red herring too? Can I even get it? Get up there? Well, okay. Well, now we know there's nothing in there. It was just tucked away. And another thing about these levels here now that we've gotten in recently, here towards the very end, is it seems like you don't find anywhere near as many power-ups anymore. Like in earlier levels, it felt like you got, well, frequent 10 packs of bombs there, but yeah, you don't see them anymore. I feel like. And you know what, here, I don't have the bombs for this. Let's use a missile. Here we are. And this too could be a freaking chalice. What the hell? Jesus, we gotta check it. And I see a bonus room up there. Yeah, you know what? I gotta just stop bombing for secrets here. I gotta, yeah, get myself to a point where I can grind bombs here soon again. Okay, well, in here we have some enemies at the very least, and there we have a stairwell to go down. You know what? I really wanna visit that. Once we have gotten inside of the bonus room here. Okay, let's see. Let us see. First of all, is there anything in here? Not really. Okay, ouch. Oh, wow, I am 100% gonna enter that. I'm just gonna visit up here first, you know. Just in case. Oh my goodness. It's so laggy all of a sudden. I guess it's all those enemies over there just walking back and forth. Really, yeah, it's really stressing the game out here. Okay, well then, Hudson Soft B there. Another Hudson Soft B. Okay, well, I sense a trend. Psst, okay, well, that's nice. Yeah, each Sunsoft bomb... each Sunsoft... bomb... What am I even saying? Each Sunsoft bomb B, I was about to say, yeah. Each Sunsoft B grants you a random power-up here, you know. Well, not one of these 3 rare ones anyway, but, you know, any of these regular power-ups, so... Yeah, it is a nice item to get there, for sure. Okay, well, let's head on down. We have no bombs, so I might as well, right? And what the heck? Wait, did this not... Oh, what? Oh, the room is... Or, I mean, the floor is completely dark, so it looks like the candle isn't even activated. Oh, wow, that is trippy. But, yeah, I still gotta use my candles here, because otherwise I won't see... Well, power-ups when I'm walking around here. Okay, well, there we have the stairs already, but... Yeah, I mean, I need bombs. I really, really do. Well, let's stick to the bottom path here, then. Here we are. Just gonna cut out the bombing there. And, yeah, we're gonna need to farm here. More bombs very soon. There we have the key. Wait, if you have the key there, then that means there is no chalice on this level. Okay. Well, that's good news. And you know, this here is a room where we can actually farm enemies. We just need to... Yeah, see, we had that wall there again on the right side blocking off enemy spawns. So yeah, this is another quote-unquote good spot. Yeah. I mean, not really, but... Yeah, this is pretty much as good as it's gonna get in this particular level. So yeah, you know the drill. I'm just gonna sit here for a while and grind more bombs. And you know what, I accidentally walked a little bit to the right there, so I kind of screwed up my setup. But you know what, that is just as well, because, yeah... Now we're at the end here, so that means we have a natural wall and a long corridor here, which I can much quicker... Or, well, which I can much more quickly farm in, rather. Yeah, so... Please tell me this is the right block I need to bomb. Come on, dude. Okay, thank you. Phew. Okay, well, you know what, here, let's show this off too. The multi-shot in here in these tunnels. Like, look how nice this is. Yeah, you get so many bombs. This is so nice. And there's the trick I tried to show off a little bit earlier on in the playthrough. Like, if you just get in the, well, right situation, enemies will just spawn on you as you fire your gun, and as long as you keep pressing, you know, you'll rack up bombs extremely quickly. As you can tell. You know, let's burn another one of these. Might as well. We have so many. I don't foresee myself running out of them. Nice. But you know what? Why am I even showing this off? Let's just... Why am I not cutting this out? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do some farming here, and I'm gonna pick up the key. I'm sure you just gotta bomb up this wall here, and then... yeah, then we'll move on to the next level. And here we are, full on bombs, and I am ready to enter the next period. And it's gonna be It's gonna be a boss, okay. I had a feeling. Okay, a rock dude. Oh, what the heck, look at that. That is really cool, but yeah, he doesn't deal any damage, so... Okay, well, you know what, here, let's just activate some power-ups then. Can we slow him down? Oh, not really. Well, you know what. I'm just gonna face tank him. You know what? Yeah. That's how little I care about bosses here in this game. What the hell? Poor guy. Like, Robowarrior is essentially... yeah, as tanky as 100 bosses. I mean... I have so many E-tanks, and you know what, he's actually, yeah, you know, he's not weak, this guy here. What can I say? He's no slouch. Okay, maybe I should bring out bombs. Okay, you know what? No, error actually. I was gonna start using bombs, but, you know, I really don't wanna grind for them in the next level, but we can use a few missiles here, I guess. There you go. Very nice. Took care of him in a flash. And, yeah, I think I'm honestly just gonna... Oh, what? Another boss? I was gonna say, I think I'm just gonna call this as I'm just gonna call this as... I can't speak, holy crap! I was gonna say, I'm gonna call this an episode. But, yeah, now we have another boss here, so let's do this one too, I guess. Oh, yeah, once again, I'm not kidding when I say I'm tired. Yeah, you can just tell, I'm sure, like, I'm just a mess. Can't form sentences for shits. For shits. for shits and giggles. What the hell? Okay, well, you know what? Let's pound this guy too, why don't we? And here. Use a bolt, a bolt, a bolt. Very nice. Let's use this. Yeah, let's just... get him, and here, you know, why don't we use bombs here? Yeah. This is a very creepy guy, by the way. He's kind of half man, half robot. You know, this makes me think about the whole AI thing today, you know. People are talking about how humans are gonna become more and more like robots, and is this here, like, an early prophecy of what we're gonna turn into? Like, yeah, half our face is robotic and the rest is just human. Yeah, like, you can even see a little bit of brain in there, and you know what, this guy actually is hurting. Maybe I should stop giggling and get down to business here. He's actually dealing good damage to me. Okay, well, there he goes. He went down like a champ. And we won. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, was that the end? Dude, what? Okay, wait, let me tune up the music here, or turn it up a little bit. Yeah, hopefully you guys won't have an echo now, but I wanna hear this. Whoa. Huh. That is so neat. Nice little sprite here of Robowarrior at the very end. With a bird on his shoulder. Yeah, I guess the plot here in this game is Robowarrior is going down. This story is known as a legend of Altile. Okay. The planet far from the Earth. But yeah, I think the story is... there is this robot here, Zed, or, you know, aka Robowarrior. He goes down to a planet and he needs to clean it up or, you know, cleanse it or something. But yeah, very cool. Like, yeah, I actually beat Robowarrior and oh boy, like, the game is a lot of fun. I will definitely say. Like, the first half of the game in particular, I really enjoyed. Actually, the first 75% of the game, I would even say I quite enjoyed. But those final few levels there, like of period 8, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't a big fan of these stages. I really wasn't. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just pouring myself a drink here. Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself there whilst doing it, but yeah. Oh, but yeah, thank you guys for following me on my journey here of, well, replaying Robowarrior from my childhood. I've never beaten it before, and I wasn't expecting myself to beat it here now on my playthrough here on YouTube. I thought I was just gonna, well, play till I eventually lost all my rounds and then I'd move on and beat it with my brother, but yeah, no. Turns out that all I needed was a few retries here and eventually I would beat it. High score 262,000 for... no, wait, 2,624,800. Yes, yeah, I can do math. Do I get to keep my score whilst continuing? Just want to head in here for a while, or for a short bit. Nope, okay. We do not get to keep our score. But yeah, thank you once again so very much, you guys, for following me on my journey here. Like, with a blast from the past, that is Robowarrior, and you know, just oh my god, look at my gun range. But yeah, just to show that this off here now, look how much damage I take from a bomb when you don't have any power-ups. Yeah, 2 whole batteries. That is snidey. That's how it should be, honestly. But yeah, you know what? Here, let's not do this whilst it is beeping. Yeah, thank you guys once again for following me here on my adventure whilst playing Robowarrior. It has been a lot of fun. I didn't think that I was gonna beat it, but I did. And you know, my opinion on this game has definitely changed. Like, in the sense that I thought it was an unbeatable game, but turns out the game is honestly not all that bad. And yeah, like, I would say for an NES title, if I were to rate it objectively, I'd probably say it's a 6.5 out of 10. Like, yeah, I mean, it's a decent game. The graphics are nice, the music kicks ass. Like, the music I would probably have to say is an 8 or 9 out of 10, you know, it's very catchy, even though the game doesn't have a whole lot of different tracks. The ones that are in here, you know, they slap, so yeah, overall, fantastic game. If they ever were to renew this IP, I would, well, certainly hope that they added a whole lot of new things here, because, like, you know, when you start the game out and everything is fresh, it is a lot of fun to grind up, you know, your gear so that you can survive more easily. But once you get to that point where you're essentially unstoppable, you know, you're a juggernaut, for lack of better words, yeah, then the game becomes painfully easy and almost a little bit tedious to play. And, you know, it's more so just about finding where to bomb, more so than surviving, which, yeah, that's not a good pivot in my mind. So, yeah, if it, well, honestly, I would rate the game higher if it was a little bit shorter, in all honesty. Like, it doesn't really need to go on for as long as it does. But, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, that's my opinion on this game. Fantastic game, still, though, for being such an old game. So, yeah, please try it out for yourself if you feel like, or if you even have a slight, yeah, if you even have a slight feeling of wanting to play through it. I don't know. Dude, I'm so tired. Just pause the game, put down the controller, and say farewell to your dear viewers. Yeah, I'm talking to myself here in third person, but yeah. Next up, we're gonna be playing Pro RCAM here on the NES, and I might actually do it tomorrow. We'll see, or maybe I'll start it up next weekend. But that is just gonna be a one video there. Then it's gonna be over. Like, the game literally goes on forever or until you lose. So yeah, it's one of those games. So I'm just gonna hang on for as long as I can, probably for half an hour or so I can keep myself alive, and then we'll see what high score I end up at. But yeah, see you guys then.